I think it'll be an interesting match. I'm happy to see some Huskar interactions. We get to see a Legion Commander, which we don't get to see that often lately. And they're going to start things off against Ryoya as he goes for a little Ward Scout. Tons of damage. He should have, if he doesn't die, that is.
Oh, he's looking like he's going to die. The body box coming out from crit. Yeah, the tips come out.
And now that they know there isn't, they can put a ward down pretty safely here.
Jared's trying to put out a couple little taps and Flea hiding up in the tree.
I think that the troll game should be pretty good. Having blind against both Huskar and Legion Commander can be pretty effective. Both heroes do have the way to dispel that.
Nice stun landing, followed up with the slow from Troll. Bloody Sky trying to do whatever he can to give a little bit of help. Body block. Oh, the brain sap though. EG off to a fantastic start as Bloody Sky still being chased down. Continue to click. Looks like Arteezy says, all right, that's more than enough for me. I don't want to miss out. Here in this lane, I'm going to just teleport away.
And Abed bringing out lots of regen. Mango and a Clarity Potion coming. Crit gets a kill bottom, though, onto Empyrean.
Surprising.
Used both spells, used Overcharge. And now Bloody Sky gets pressured, though. That's the downside.
That is where you want to take advantage, and the body blocks are out here from Jerax. Got the Brain Sap, throwing out a little bit more damage. Just have a Nightmare available if necessary. Yeah, there it is. They're going to wait patiently, get themselves into position. Got the Whirling Axes, and Bloody Sky will be taken out.
Moving mid to put a ward down. This is going to get spotted probably by this Observer ward that's currently there.
I have a lot of vision over here. In fact, the IO pairing up with Abed. They're hoping they can get this kill. They get the... Yeah, they need a little bit more damage, though. They got to chase after him, and they have it indeed. That's the problem when you don't have that level 6 up just yet.
Really nicely done by Abed, though. He lands a stun. Now they're going to catch Flea as well. And Crit's just doing rotating it. It's working so good here. He's got to stun both. Okay, nope. They do get him. Wasn't able to get the tree dance off in time due to that nice right click. And Abed pressures the tower. That was with Catapult, by the way. So they rotate, get the kill, Catapult pressure the tower, and get a support kill as well. And now they're trying to get Bloody Sky.
And they have plenty of bodies in this vicinity here. Yep, that's a double kill now for Jerax. I like how he just kind of strolls on up. And I was like, this will be mine.
Mid again, Ryoya in trouble.
Yeah, they're making a dive over onto Ryoya. And again, they just have all that damage. This is looking very, very scary right now for Simply TOOBASED, as they're already pressuring a tier 2 before 7 minutes.
They're actually going to stack the enemy jungle.
Okay, all right. They don't manage to go and land the Split Earth. Going to go throw out the kinetic.
Maybe his 2 Ironwood branches will keep him alive. No, they don't. Really surprising.
You know, you got to work with what you have.
Bootstraps. Bot lane, bot lane.
Bottom lane, we end up losing Ollie. There's been an arena used by Nightfall. We do have the level 6 online now for the Ember, and the Huskar has the level 6 as well. So, starting to catch up a little bit here, but still very difficult. Yeah, look at this Flea. All right,
oh, he cuts him.
Yep, falls right on down. And just an easy cleanup here for Nightfall.
That was a Bane cut right there. Pairing his spell Lifesteal and Survivability, having an IO behind him to back him up, makes a lot of sense too.
Sleep has been applied over to Ollie. Jerax. Oh my god. I thought he was going to go and get a full solo kill, but all right. Oh, the Fiend's Grip right in time.
Okay. And he does have Armlet, so he can get stuff done now, but the rest of his team is so far behind. Is he going to get cut down again? Oh, Jerax.
Look at Jerax. He's thinking about it. He's like, which one? Nope, not this one. Ryoya is here by those, so they're going to punish them for this. So, using that Brain Sap buys a bit more time, but they will be able to pick off the Bane. And
then he walked to the wave to show, I don't have blink, guys. And now he's going to blink.
Now he's going to show off. Well, he's not going to be able to blink this time. He managed to get the Thunder Strike. Goes in for the arena. Pins Empyrean. Going to go right back in. Crit leading the charge. Got Abed. They've got Nightfall. And they've killed themselves a Disruptor here.
So that's going to be a 12-minute Battle Fury. It's looking really bad for Simply TOOBASED, guys. I got to say, Huskar does have 1 assist. That's the upside.
Okay, the reload coming in hot. They found themselves Bloody Sky. It's a quick hit and run.
It's always Jerax playing really aggressive. It's maybe not 6 months. Maybe it's getting there. Plays really aggressive on the enemy side of the map, so it's perfect.
Okay. All right, he's going to take some time in that Static Storm, but the IO coming in, buying a bit more. Nightfall joining in. Ryoya forced back. So they have plenty of damage here on Abed. Oh, they're looking for Flea. They got to just turn around the corner, and they'll get themselves a Monkey King. It wasn't anything to do with like a Soul Ring or something like that. He's just loaded.
Trying to
by. Hello, Ryoya. Okay, all right. Gonna have to run them out. We do get the arena over on the backside. It's Empyrean again, who is trapped, but I don't think, just a little bit too slow here, but the Fiend's Grip comes out top lane, so they'll get themselves Bloody Sky.
Like, the fact that they have a Battle Fury and Arteezy is basically just pressuring with it is insane. It shows you how far ahead they are. Battle Fury is always item where you finish it and then you go hit jungle creeps for at least like 3 or 4 minutes. But they are so confident in their game position that he's like, I might as well be a little aggressive. You guys can do this in your pubs too, believe it or not. If you are winning, you are allowed to farm the enemy side of the map and be a little aggressive. Get lots of burning spear damage. There are things they can do.
They're just hunting this monkey. Oh, he's a little bit outside of it, but he just gets stunned, and it doesn't even matter. It is still going to be difficult. Perhaps they can jump the IO or something here, but still not super easy as Ollie's going to make the jump forward using that ultimate. They've got enough burning spears, so they finally take down Abed. So there it is, Purge. There's that one kill that you were really hoping for.
Really good kill, yeah. They bursted him down fast enough, and now IO had to use relocate to defensively to try to save him, but it was a little bit too late here.
Look at, they're just waiting patiently. There it is.
Hell yeah.
Good things come to those who wait. Ooh, Spear coming in over onto Bloody Sky. And he's toast.
The one other thing that could be good is Huskar finishing Ags. Ags is really popular on Huskar right now as like a 2nd or 3rd item because it gives you a stun with your ultimate. But you and Halberd first.
Oh, Ollie wasn't sure about this.
Oh, the dodge!
Managed to go and land that spear though. The rest of the team is following up though. It's not looking good for Ollie. He's been hunted. They'll land the split earth. They've got the nuke damage. And he disappears.
I didn't know that you could use...
Oh, middle lane. Nice find. They're out the Nightmare. They've got the Fiend's Grip. TZ will turn back around, throw out the damage, and Nightfall will join in for some moral support. They're sitting pretty far behind though anyways here. He's trying to just give some vision. Get a slight coming out for Rio. I don't know how they fend them off here.
That's really hard.
They have so many ways to like heal, save, do whatever they need. Like Jarek's in position right behind Abed. BKB now completed here for Arteezy. Nightfall has his own BKB. Fleet is giving the vision. He's looking to jump down. He's going to be the first one to get into this fight, but he's going to just get evaporated as they manage to go and drop down that static storm. But again, they do have these BKBs, so Ollie just over on the back line. He's going to get speared. He's going to get pinned into place, and that's a double kill for Arteezy. The duel is out. They're hoping maybe they can get this duel onto bait, but he's got too much health. Okay, the zip 4 from Ryoya will ensure that they get it, but they'll take down Empyrean. And the GG just gets called. They realize that this game just is too difficult for them to make a comeback.
Yeah, I felt that one coming with that fight. I mean, it has some kind of cool things about it that they could do. I mean, we saw some of the value of Coddle the other day. The cooldown reduction can be really effective with the Jakiro.
Flea has to be careful now, too. He is sitting very low. He has no stick charges anymore. But they'll harass Arteezy.
They're doing pretty good on that so far.
They're going to go back in. Crypt Swarm. There it is. There's the first blood on Flea. A little bit of a bait coming out, and now they're just going to chase down Bloody Sky.
Not the double.
They're going to go, and there it is. It goes to Jerax this time, and they'll just go and suicide to the tower.
They actually both die. Okay. It's not his fault. The lane matchup is very, very difficult here, but it's rare to see him this pressured. Oh, Flea goes for a kill. Can he get him? It's going to be close. He got one meld. He might feed, though.
Oh, the meld strike.
Got to get him.
There it is.
He gets him. Nice kill. Big kill for Simply 2. They are beating EG right now 3-2. Less than a 1K advantage, but we'll count it.
All right, well, there's going to be the stun connecting over onto Ryoya, who's making his own rotation, but did not expect to see the whole team here. Well, the whole team being.
If he can get away with getting this tower down to like half HP or something, it'd be really good.
The TPs are coming out, though. He does have to be very careful.
That's quick getting free experience. That's just a level 4 Dark Willow, baby. Level 5.
Top lane, they'll use the Exorcism, and they've used the Arena, so they should be able to burst down Ollie. We'll go in with Abed. They're chasing after Empyrean. He does have the tether away, though. We'll join up with Flea.
A waste, though. Empyrean now pressured.
He's going to get rooted into place. They've got Spirit Siphon on him. They've got Nightfall already in position should he try to tether away, and Abed was waiting for him.
I like that Mars went for Armlet this game. It's fallen out of favor, but it's a lot of physical survivability. And against a hero like Gyro, when you're absorbing flat cannon attacks, that can be pretty nice.
Middle lane, they've had enough of Bloody Sky. They're going to remove him.
This is a little weird from Simply TOOBASED. Play Jakiro because you're like, I want to pressure the tower. You do it, but then they just rotate like 2 heroes and they kill you. So not having anybody there is put them in a bit of a weird state where now he gets killed and now maybe their tower dies.
And they found themselves too over on the backside, but they do manage to go and slow down over on Abed. The Exorcism being used. Jakiro making his way back, has teleported in. It's a little bit difficult. Here's another slight comes through. They'll go in for the Arena on the back lines. They're going to try to just get rid of Ryoya. And they've got the damage for sure. So they'll pull in here with Empyrean and the gyrocopter. Bloody Sky, though, over on the back lines is just getting chipped away. He will end up falling as the side of EG. They're sitting a bit low, but they don't have enough to finish them off. Oh, the reload just in time will ensure that the gyrocopter will survive.
Which is good, and lower the amount of time that he's stunned, but no damage.
Oh boy. Oh, the Cursed Crown plus the Bedlam equals solo kill for Crit.
Not good.
That is...
You can't just like slowly poke it and hope that it's gonna all work out. It's just too dangerous.
A little bit of an invasion coming out, though, from Flea and Ryoya. Found themselves Jerax. The Science Lord had been tossed out over onto Flea. They're looking for a bushwhack, though. They use the Dagon with the Blinding Light, like we talked about, but she's very tanky. Sharpshooter does end up connecting, so she is going to get run down here by Ollie. But the teleports are coming out. The call down coming through. Jerax, he's still alive. They haven't managed to kill this man. Macro Pyre is just going to be right enough, so...
Oh my god, if he lived, that would have been so bad for Simply TOOBASED.
For this TA, it's going to be very useful considering that they're in the Roche pit. There it is. That's going to help. That has to be a little bit careful. He's taking a lot of damage here from Roshan. They'll just trade off the harassment, though. And there's just nothing that Simply TOOBASED can do. I'm not even sure they're aware of it.
They just scanned it, so they will know. Flea's going to make his way towards it, but Crit's already setting up to try to catch. They get one.
They do manage to go and catch Ryoya. It's a good bushwhack, buying a little bit more time, but they have the Cursed Crown. Flea over here gets the Sharpshooter off. It's going to be Dark Willow who eats it. And we just have an Io just relocating in by himself, so Garen will fall.
I guess he relocated earlier thinking he could help, then it was too late.
Could have been. I mean, Bloody Sky does manage to get himself an objective, so that's good, but not fast enough. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, all right, takes a few more hits than I thought it would, but...
Well, he got a tier 2, not the worst. Interesting, Arteezy's going to go for an Essence Ring over a damage item. Nope, just kidding. They will trade it out. Why not get more damage? Brigand's Blade is actually quite good with TA right now because you do minus armor with Melt, and they change it to physical damage, meaning that should be a nice little damage boost when people are low. Oh, set up in the mid lane.
Up in the mid lane, but the rest of the team is nearby. Micropyre followed up with the Ice Path. Oh, it's a very good arena, plus the silence on top of it. The Exorcism coming in hot. Jerax needs to be a little bit careful here, but they have plenty of damage. He's going to be able to take down Ryoya. The Spirit Siphon over on the side. He's stuck in the brambles. Bloody Sky will fall. And now the Gyrocopter's just being chased by Jerax and the ladies as Empyrean falls. He does not have an IO to help him. The chase is on. Abed getting Flea. They want this team wipe. They got to get there a little bit faster, though. They got to close the gap. The Blink is not going to be able to go and land. The spear is so close here. They need a little bit more damage. Jerax taking so much, too.
That's a 5-position
He's
hero.
crying. He wants it. He's like, oh, no, he's mine. He's mine. But the Exorcism wearing out. Oh, Nightfall. There it is. There's the team wipe.
Tree gets cut down right away, so his stun doesn't even do anything. Just kind of worst case scenario for them.
Bloody Sky. Is he going to go up that hill? He's going. Sees Crit. Immediately the Bedlam. Walks into the trap. And that's the end of the Jakiro. Does then break, get the Terrorize off. Follow up here from Arteezy. Look at this damage. We talked about this. Empyrean tried to break some ankles, but he cannot outrun Arteezy. It's a triple kill. And now Flea's going to get chased into the woods. He's going to burn to death.
There's a little nice bonk, but yeah, this game is looking like it's just about over. They're just completely running down their opponents. They know there's no reason to let them even hit creeps. They're way stronger than them right now.
Oh, Nightfall just diving right on, and he's found himself a Gyrocopter.
They knew where he'd be standing.
That is the Aegis, but he's coming up back again. Do they have enough damage to kill it twice? On the back lines here, you can see Crit trying to get the Bedlam off. At that blink, they'll be able to take down the Coddle. No fun for him as Jerax position 5 with all of that Exorcism. Yeah, they just called GG. They've had enough on Simply TOOBASED.